Too fast for my own good. It's a bit morbid, Zokizzle. NST or OG C3, as in which one do I prefer?
Bandicoot power!
Yo, Jamie, thank you for the 5 gift subs.
Bandicoot power!
Just in general, which one do I like better? That's actually really hard to say. Because there are things I like and dislike about both. Strictly as a casual game, I almost still want to give it to NST. I think NST, like, low-key makes a lot of improvements on this game casually. The biggest thing being that I think NST's physics are a lot more beneficial to this game than OG's. The OG version of this game is really floaty, whereas NST is a lot like crisper and like sharper in its movement, and I think that really benefits the game. But also, I think aside from 1 or 2 vehicles, I think the vehicles in NST are largely a downgrade. Not to the point where I think they're bad, but I think they just play better in OG. So, like, it's really hard to say. Honestly, the only Crash game where I think the controls aren't better in NST is probably Crash 2. I think even Crash 1's controls are a little bit better. That's just because Crash 1's controls are pretty dated. I don't think Crash 1's controls are bad either, but I definitely understand why people complain about it being heavy, because it definitely does feel pretty heavy. Oh, fuck off. Cool, we're just gonna do this, or we could die. That's fine, too. I'm not even gonna reset over that. I don't fucking care. I'm not doing this level again. Zero fucks. So like OG3 I think is floaty compared to 1 and 2. It's definitely not as floaty as Twalk. Twalk is like super floaty. I think in 3 it's most notable when you're like standing in place and just trying to land on a crate. That shit's like really hard for no reason. Yeah, Twalk is just next level floaty. And yet somehow it still doesn't hinder the game all that much to me. Not floatiness, but momentum. Yeah, maybe the momentum's a better way to say it then. Okay, so NST's momentum is better than OG's. There we go. Better term. I've been misleading people for years by saying Crash 3 is floaty. Might be. Crash 3 OG definitely has a momentum issue, IMO. Hop sliding is super fun. Yeah, Crash 2 I don't think has a problem with momentum. Not as much, though. The lack of momentum way C2 handles turning in the air is bad. Yeah, but I feel like all 3 of the games have a weird way of handling turning in the air. Because they all 3 of them on PS1, you turn in like an arc. So you can't just like immediately pivot around, which I think is something NST improves on. Honestly, NST's physics would probably just be better across the board if it weren't for the fact that you fall like a fucking brick and bouncing cuts your speed in half for like no reason. Those 2 things alone like really hurt NST's like physics. Although the only time it makes the game truly inferior to me is 2. Whereas like it's a problem in Crash 1, but it also fixes Crash 1 OG's physics problems. And then I think it's just like a straight up benefit for Crash 3. Just having the crisper physics, crisper momentum, etc. Crash 2 is the only one where I can definitively say I prefer the original over the remake. Crash 3 and Crash 1, I flip-flop on both. I will say, though, the vehicles in OG feeling better to me in a game that is 50% vehicle does, like, a large favor for this game in spite of the physics. And also, like, I just like the way the PS1 games look aesthetically compared to NST. I mean, that's fair, Bird Shooter. I honestly think out of all of the games in NST, the one I have least issue with visually is probably 1. 1's aesthetics just work really nicely in NST. I think they dropped the ball regarding the NST art style. I do too. I think NST's art style is going to age poorly. Like, the PS1 games, their art style is just, like, timeless. Whereas, like, NST's kind of just looks like we're trying to be the original, but in HD, and then it just kind of looks like, eh. Aged poorly on day 1. Fair. I love Crash 4's art style, though. Crash 4 looks fucking amazing. I don't fucking get it, dude. So many people on both Reddit and Twitter are just like, Crash NST's art style is so amazing. It's literally perfect. I'm just like, first off, no. And second off, these are the same people who 5 years ago were saying NST looked like dog shit. So, like, what the fuck changed? Yeah, Crash 4 is fucking beautiful. It is dead ass. It's one of the most gorgeous games I've ever seen. Like, I don't think NST's art style is bad, but I definitely don't think I don't think it holds a candle to the PS1 games or Crash 4. I mean, yeah, they're both fine art styles. I don't think either of them look bad. I just don't have a preference towards NSTs. Crash looks terrible. Environments look nice. Man, that's how I feel about Twalk. Well, okay, Twalk's environments aren't, like, super nice, but yeah. Yeah, I can agree with that, buddy. I think the only, like, the character models in NST I'm so mixed on. Like, I agree. I don't really like how Crash looks in NST. I think Coco looks fine. I actually really like how Cortex looks in NST. Cortex's NST model is, like, one of my favorite models for Cortex. But, like, every other character is, it's just like a mixed bag. Yeah, I think by and large, the environments in NST are mostly, like, nice. I think Crash 2 looks kind of bland compared to the original, but Crash 1 and 3 are both very pretty in NST. I mean, Engine always looked fucking creepy, so that doesn't bother me. I think Entropy looks fine in NST. Dingodile looks okay. Tiny looks fine. Koala Kong is okay. I actually really don't like how Papu looks in NST. I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion or not. I just don't think Papu looks that great. Ripper Roo is okay. I don't know. Uka Uka doesn't feel as imposing as he did in OG. That's because he's not literally hidden in, like, shadow the entire time. I still think Uka Uka's fine in OG though, or in NST though. Yo, Spyro, thanks for the gift sub to Potty. What is my controller doing? Holy shit. I don't know. I really like the opening cinematics in NST, especially Crash 1's. I love Crash 1's opening cinematic. But I think, like, 2 and 3s are good also. I also don't mind Uka Uka not being, like, super, like, like, Uka Uka is still a threat. They got that across. I don't mind there being a bit of a goofier side to him because it's fucking Crash Bandicoot. Like, I get so mad whenever people are just like, oh, Cortex now is too silly of a character. I miss in Crash 2 and 3 where he was, like, a super imposing threat. And I'm like, bruh, we're talking about fucking Crash Bandicoot. Everybody's a goofball. What gives this game so much... This is what gives the franchise so much personality. Everybody's just an idiot. It's wonderful. I miss when Cortex was more menacing. You miss when he was generic Doomsday villain. Okay. I enjoy Cortex having depth. Makes him a fun character. Like, before Twinsanity, I really just didn't think much of Cortex. I was like, oh, he's the bad guy. And then Twinsanity happens, and Cortex is dead ass like one of the best characters in the franchise. Same Agratham. Wasn't he always to be a punchline villain? No, Cortex in 1 and 2 is actually, like, considered a genuine, like, massive threat. Like, he doesn't have any of the silly aspects in 1 and 2. He starts to get them in 3, but it doesn't like really become a thing until Twinsanity. Like he becomes a bit of a bumbler in like 3, Twalk, and like CNK. But like Twinsanity is what made modern Cortex and is what makes him a genuinely really great character. What do I think about Tawna in Crash 4? I think she's fine. I don't like playing as her, but as a character, I think she's fine and like way better than she's way better than OG Tawna. OG Tawna had like no personality. OG Tawna's personality was, hi, I'm hot. Twins turn out into a Cortex into a comedic relief character, and it's one of the best things they fucking did. Like, yes, he did. Yes, they did, and I fucking love that they did. The best uses of Cortex are the ones where he's a fucking comedy relief character, but he also is threatening when he needs to be. Twins, Mind Over Mutant, and 4 fucking nail that. Like, Cortex is a goofball in all 3 of those games. He is also a threat. Yeah, the woke agenda poisoned our femme beauty, Tawna. I can't believe Tawna is a real character with personality instead of just a fucking sex doll. Like, oh my god. The woke agenda. So love it, or people are like, I can't believe they made Tawna a lesbian in Crash 4, as if every girl with that kind of hairstyle is like automatically a lesbian. Like, yeah, okay, that's how that works. Punk hair must be lesbian. All punks were lesbian. That's how that works, right? Maybe that's why I could never have a girlfriend in middle school, because everybody was a scene kid, so therefore they were all lesbian, right? Yeah. Mm. Alright, who's ready to watch me fuck this up? The yassified engine? I do not remember that. I hope that missing crate is just the nitro I didn't get. Nailed it. Chefin. Froggy, no. Oh, he's fine. Okay, I was just in the drum mist. Everything I don't like is just yassified. It doesn't conform to my conservative values, therefore it is yassified. I like that they kept the frog jumping into the nitro in NST. classified crash badge. That game probably fucking needs it. Crash, yes. Yes, Crash, slay. Fuck, dude. Crash wearing high heels. Can only fucking imagine. He'll care. Are you fucking serious? I thought I hit the exclamation crate, so I cut my NSJ. Oh, that's great, man. Cannot be serious, dude. Well, we're losing like 5 seconds in Midnight Run, at least. Yo, Funky. Yeah, I hope they don't do that, Bird Shooter, because Bash doesn't deserve it. Yeah, late. I thought I turned challenges back on. Maybe you just don't have enough coins. I don't know. Thought bashing on Bash? No, Bash fucking sucks. Game is garbage. Bosh. Cuddle skipping that level really saves like almost 10 seconds. That's crazy. That entire sentence just hurts me physically. Forgot that Bash was even a thing. Good. It's better that you don't remember it exists. Crash was like World War I. It happened, nobody really remembers much about it. If I'm not mistaken, World War I is also considered one of the most pointless wars ever fought, so yeah, that kind of checks out. Isn't there a video called World War Woe? Did a playthrough of Wars with music only in Mad Bombers is probably good. I fucking love the music in Mad Bombers. You're okay in my book, Abel. That is deadass like my favorite song in this game. And I didn't realize it until I listened to it with music off, or with SFX off. Yeah, the war would have happened with something beside... If Archduke Ferdinand hadn't been assassinated, it would have been something else, but like... All I remember is that I was reading an article on it. I think it was on TV Tropes, and they were just like, historians generally agree that it's like one of the most pointless wars ever fought, or something like that. I don't fucking know, dude. Are you supposed to try that drop to Coco Combat now? How many coins do you have? The other thing is that like almost every rip of Mad Bombers on YouTube is like really bad. Like it's just missing a lot of the instruments, so it sounds like a really boring song when you listen to it on YouTube, but then you listen to it in game and it's so fucking fantastic. World War II should have never happened either. Yeah, but we colossally fucked up with cleaning up World War I, so. Go on a limb and say that most wars ideally wouldn't have happened. Weird chat vibes. There's been worse, and if it was actually bothering me, I would have ended the conversation by now. What the actual dicks, dude? I should have just died. That would have been faster than resetting trial. Thanks for the good luck, Rockstar. I hate that. Gonna miss. I don't know how that worked. The funny thing, Jamie, is that the moment I did the slide, I knew I would have to do that, where I would have to jump off the edge, because I've seen it happen so many other times. So I was just like, yep, I'm gonna have to fucking clutch the shit out of this. So I was like prepared for it. That's why I didn't react. What the fuck? Did I really just get button glitch on first visit of Dynamite? I'm really good at this game. I almost fucked that up real bad. How did I miss that? Yo, triple dino? Yeet. That would have been like an auto reset if I hit that geyser. Like a 2-second gold. Jesus Christ. Wait, I go to Nagipus also? What the fuck? Okay. How? Yo, Scarlet, that is a dope emote. Song is a dog jam. Holy shit, it worked. Mean as fuck. That's why it didn't work for you, Lee. You don't have enough coins. $87. Yo, Clemmy, thanks for the good luck. Got a 4-second PB. Yo! Let's go, dude. Had the best, worst meme idea, and you spent the last, like, 15 minutes materializing it. Oh, no. The BS tactic I pulled off saved me 5 seconds. Which one? I don't think there was anything BS in that hot cocoa. Alright, I will look at that when I have a moment, Yog. Or you're like, holy shit, that worked. Oh, yeah, no, that wasn't a BS tactic. That was the level functioning correctly for once in its life. That was the level acknowledging the fact that I was pressing up when I went off the ramp, and therefore it gave me enough depth to actually hit the crate. It likes to not do sometimes. How would I usually hit that crate if it's bugged? I mean, that is how you hit it. It just sometimes chooses not to work. The real meme is when you get too much depth and you go under it. That one's fucking hilarious. Secrets exist? That it does. Isn't it great? Gaming? Question mark? Gaming. Repressed memory for you. I wish it was a repressed memory for me. mean, you just... Sure, we could just find a place for Pug, please. Although it does work abnormally well for Avalanche. Saved it. Youngster. Thanks. The Dynamite one was pretty great. I don't know how I got a golden Eggipus, but I did. So... Dynamite was 2 seconds. Eggipus was half a second. How that was supposed to go. Good doubleheader. The weekend's been pretty good. Also have a long one because I get Monday off, so... Fuck off, dude. That's not even worth death abusing for. I actually genuinely, it's better to just re-enter the level.
Yo Rico, House is the one man.
Yo, J-Man. That mistake I just made is the worst thing so far, I guess. Well, no, that's not true. I died twice in Tomb Time. That's actually probably worse than both of the deaths in Tomb Time, so... Rip the time saves in doubleheader. I mean, that speedrunning. Thank you for actually hitting the pufferfish that time. Hooray for fathers and also taking the first steps to end the slavery system. I mean, that second one is why I have off is Juneteenth. Way back. Should message my brother-in-law tomorrow. Tell him Happy Father's Day. Keep forgetting it's Father's Day tomorrow. Yeah, it's a federal holiday now. I think Biden did that like last year or the year before or something. It would have been last year. Last year was his first year as president. Alright. He signed the gas prices back down. Considering the fact that those aren't his fault, like, I'm not the biggest fan of Biden, but let's not fall for the right-wing propaganda that he controls the gas prices. Or that, like, it's his fault. It's his fault they're, like, fucking nuts expensive all over the world. Okay, man. Fault, you know, that wouldn't surprise me if it was somehow Ronald Reagan's fault. Miss the days of cheap gas. I think literally everybody misses the days of cheap gas except for gas companies. Right now, Twitch mobile. Sounds like you need to use PC. Got it. One update ruined it a couple. I feel like it's never been good, at least in my experience. But damn, is it useful for when I'm not at my computer? account on Twitch. Oof. I'm just perpetually logged in, so I can't help you on that. Yeah, Twitch Mobile definitely has so much more latency. Or more delay, rather. Nailed it. Fucking beautiful, dude. I don't think I've really had that issue all that often, Yixter. It sounds like that might be something on your end. More like Twitch senile. Oh no. The only time I've ever noticed an audio delay is if the streamer themselves has such an unstable connection that their like audio sometimes desyncs, and then I just refresh the stream and it fixes it. Like when I watch Violin, sometimes that happens because Violin has to deal with fucking Arizona net. Asnet. The pain to watching another ad. You know you can refresh the stream by pausing and unpausing, right? You don't have to refresh the entire page. Like difficulty? Then stop fucking bitching about it. If you acknowledge that these are self-inflicted, stop complaining. Like when someone does like, oh man, I hate Pokemon Nuzlocke. They're so hard. Why the fuck you doing one for? That's a self-imposed challenge, my guy. It's like you play Smash and you lose with like a low tier. Man, I hate this fucking character. Why are you playing them? This character's shit. Pick a different one. I had one friend in college who like would notoriously get really salty all the time, and he played Samus in Smash 4, and this is when Samus was garbage. This was before they buffed her to be like a decent mid-tier. She was dead ass like bottom 5 in the game, and like he lost to, I don't even remember if I was like playing Greninja or like an actual top tier, but he lost. He was just like complaining about how bad Zelda was, and my other friend was like, I get that, like I understand these things, but like it's just something you learn how to deal with the character, and if it really bugs you that much, there are 56 other characters in the game. And that's why I'm like, if someone's gonna bitch and moan that their character's bad in Ultimate, I'm gonna be like, motherfucker, there are 89 characters in this game or some shit. Like, it was also like, oh, Rico, what are you gonna do if Crash doesn't end up in Smash? I'm like, I don't know, man. Keep playing one of the other 85 that are in the game. Like, I like things that aren't Crash Bandicoot, right? I main Zero Suit Samus. Like, what are you gonna do if Crash isn't in Smash? I don't know, man. Probably keep fucking playing Zero Suit Samus. Like, I know, isn't it wild, Tacos? That's why I never got mad whenever, like, the character reveal wasn't the character I wanted, because, like, I don't fucking care. Wasted slot. Wasted slot. Wasted slot. I'm gonna play Sora because Cage one's my favorite game. I really wish I liked Sora. Like, I genuinely do. I wish I had fun playing Sora. But, like, that character is the exact opposite of, like, everything about how I play Smash. I was talking about this in Violence chat earlier. Like, Sora is just, like, the anti-me character, and it makes me so sad because I fucking love Sora. And I love Kingdom Hearts. But, like, Sora is a very defensive, like, turtle-based character who, like, occasionally gets, like, crazy loops. I am a player who values speed and being able to swap between being aggressive and playing hit and run. And I don't really care about intricate combos. I'm just going to constantly win neutral. And Sora just doesn't do that. It's like, I don't even think Sora's bad. He just doesn't fit me. It feels like I'm fighting the game when I play Sora, and that's not how you should feel when you're playing a character in Smash. The character you play in Smash should feel like an extension of your playstyle. And Sora just doesn't do that to me. Like, ZSS feels like an extension of how I play anyway. She plays to all of my strengths and my weaknesses. Other characters who do that are... Inkling does that. And honestly, I think Cloud kind of does that also. Well, Inkling plays to my strengths of really enjoying neutral and being able to, like, run in and out of play. But Inkling doesn't play to my weakness of not being able to easily close out stocks. Inkling actually exacerbates that weakness, which is, like, the problem I have when I play her. Should really try Wolf. I've tried Wolf every once in a while. I like him, but something about him just off to me. I think I'd like Fox. I've tried to play Fox, but the only games where that sticks are Melee and 64. I tried to play Fox and 4 for a bit. I was between Fox and Meta Knight, and then I opted for Meta Knight, which was actually, like, the better choice until they nerfed Meta Knight, but by that point Cloud was out, so I just played Cloud. Yeah, Fox is very in your face, and I don't feel like... I like being able to dial back and, like, just play patient sometimes, and I think Fox is just the epitome of just go. Although Roy is also that. Cloud in Smash 4 was mega cracked. I mean, Cloud was still super cracked even with Bayo in the game. Yo, Milky Way. Like the two characters where I feel like ZSS is the most complete feeling to me, where, like, I feel like ZSS just touches every aspect of my play style. Every other character I've tried, like, something is just off about them. Like, Roy is also, like, a example of a character that in theory I would really like, but Roy's inability to slow the fuck down is a problem for me. Because sometimes I like to slow the fuck down, and Roy is just like, I'm just gonna fucking press buttons and attack ghosts. You're gonna start practicing Hundo for 2 NST? Nice. Potty decided his couch for Crash 2 Hundo run at GDQ. No idea. He was here earlier. I don't know if he still is. I've offered to be on it, but that is 100% up to him. That is his choice. I think it's important, like, while it's nice to have people on your couch that are like informed on the game, chemistry between commentators is most important. And like if Potty decided there was like other people he wanted to have over me because of better chemistry, I would 100% get that. Like, we have commentated together in the past and it's gone well, but like, again, I don't know what he has in mind, so. Because my Calithon Stand Strong run, the Stop AAPI Hate run, where I did ACG, that was, I think Tacos and Potty were my commentators for that. Sounds right. That was really good commentary. That was a great run. I liked that run. What the fuck? Yeah, I think that was also the case too, Tacos. I think we play off each other really well. There's also a possibility that I'm gonna be on Deo's couch, but we've talked about it, and I asked him, I was like, hey Deo, do you have any plans for your couch? And he just responded with, you're on it, and I was like, oh, okay. But I know he said on stream a few days ago that his couch is going to be like, he's gonna be practicing the day of his run, and anybody who's in like the room with him and is just portraying good vibes is just gonna be on his couch. And I was like, all right, bet. So we'll see. I'm learning things about how to do tomb time better just by watching other people do the one cycle. Fuck off. That's cringe, dude. Can I quit this run yet? That second death was my fault, but the first one is definitely Andy. Like, fuck off. This is still PBable. It's not good, but it's PBable. It wasn't the funny number. Pain. Easy clap. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yep, I could do something about that. Seriously, dude. Hmm. Wunderbar. Apparently that seagull is Groovy's arch nemesis, and that's just the funniest thing to think about. But also, fuck that bird. As the birds are protected of that box, because it's his special box. No, square. That sounds like something entirely different, dude. It's time. I did it. That all the platforming plots are trivial with speedrun type with Sphinx in there is the exception. I could see that. Yep. Hit it, dude. Bruh. Going back for the checkpoint, right? Well, we'll find out. Lyndon B. Johnson? What does that even mean? He was the president after JFK because he was JFK's VP. So he became president when JFK was assassinated. So yes, he was the president. I'm gonna have to do this in this order because I need to do Feature Frenzy after this, and I do not leave Tomb Raider once I go with 2 masks, so gotta do this before Sphinx and Ender. Yeah, Lobo, what state would I like to visit someday? Honestly, California, because I haven't been there since I was a kid when I lived in it. And I know a lot of people there. Fuck off. Thanks for the fucking stutter, dude. Seriously? Yeah, like Gen Z is not so stupid that they don't know who JFK is, I would hope. You're kind of taught about the presidents in school, at least the notable ones, and I would consider JFK a notable one. Where am I living right now? Virginia. Oh, what was this fucking... You know, I'm gonna be real. Every time we make, like, jokes and dunks about, like, oh, Gen Z does this, Gen Z does that, are we really any better than the baby boomers who dunk on millennials? I just realized that doing that first was stupid, because now I don't have triple for Sphinxinator. Yo, Cheerio. MLK was a president? Oh my god. No, but he was born in the same year as Anne Frank, and that's always weird to think about. Acting, you don't think that was allowed? You know, that's entirely fair. Like, don't validate what? Oh, don't validate the boomers. I'm just saying, like, we're really no better if we're just gonna dunk on the current generation. Like, I'm not saying the baby boomers are great, because they oftentimes are not. But, like, if you're ever unironically talking shit about Gen Z, you're no better. Yeah, it's kind of funny, Agatham. Like, boomers like to dunk on, like, millennials and Gen Zers for always being on their phones. You know who I know? Who is, like, the person I know who is most attached to their phone and will never fucking put it down? My mom. Is she a Facebook mom? No, thankfully. But she's always, like, messaging her friends and shit. I do thank the stars above that my mom is not technologically literate enough to understand how to really use Facebook all that well. Like, I thank my lucky stars on that one. And then my dad was technologically literate enough for that. He just didn't like Facebook or any social media. He had one because that's like how he stayed in touch with people, and like that's how we tagged pictures of him and stuff, but my dad was never a social media buff. I'm really ready to throw this run into the garbage. I'll just finish a reset list. I'm prepping for the 1545. It's fine. In my life, dude. Twitch social media. Not really in the same way as stuff like Facebook and Twitter. It's a media platform, but it's not like Facebook, Twitter, MySpace in ye olden days, Instagram, TikTok. Well, kind of. I don't even know how TikTok works. But like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, I would say are like the big social medias. Yeah, MySpace. I just showed my age with that one. Reddit. Reddit is like part social media, part just like internet forum. Not this time. I fucking hate it here, dude. Like, this run is so trash. Websites and applications that enable users to create and share content or to participate in social... Yeah, like, Twitch is technically one.
Let's go!
Yo, Crash Bandicoot stand. Like, Twitch by the barest definition is social media, but it doesn't really feel like one in the same sense as, like, you know, Twitter, Facebook. Just reset if I need to. No, I'm complaining about it, but I don't really feel the need to reset. Like, it's better that I just get the experience of finishing runs. How does everything go so colossally wrong several levels in a row, man? Like, everything has just been trash since Tomb Time. Except for, funnily enough, Tell No Tales. That is the one level that went right. Dude, plus 203 ain't shit in this category. You weren't here for the times that I would finish resetless as plus 16. Thanks, Crash Bandicoot Stan. Ski Craze goes right, you think it was... Oh, yeah, no, naturally, this is going to be the run where Ski Craze goes well. That's how it works. Yeah, Steven thinks for the GL. We have news about any Crash Bandicoot video game? Nope. There are rumors, but that is not news. Brandon. I wasn't really ranting about Future Frenzy. I was ranting about people saying that the backtracking in Crash 2 is bad. Like, this is so much more annoying than, like, basically every backtrack in Crash 2. I'm not saying this is a bad level. I fucking love this level. But, like, people give the backtracking in 2 so much shit when this is, like, way more annoying than anything in Crash 2. At least, like, when you have to backtrack for shit like Cold Heart and Piston, it's, like, creative. It's like, damn. This is how you have to break all the crates. That's cool as fuck. And then you get the Future Frenzy, it's just like, Lamau, have 20 relics, bitch. Like, so it's just annoying backtracking through a section that is quite perilous and is, like, massively checkpoint starved. Like, it's... Also, I was thinking more along the lines of stuff like the pits and digging it in terms of similar backtracking that I think is way less annoying than Future Frenzy, but people still complain about it because that's, like... They have to find something to dislike about Crash Bandicoot 2 because, Lord, there's nothing to dislike about Crash Bandicoot 2. So, like, I'm genuinely, like, people have to, like, find a flaw in Crash 2 because it's just that good. And they're just like, oh, the backtracking. I'm just like, it's not even that bad. Like... I mean, that would be the case, Nukester, if casual players even knew what NSS was. In my experience, 99% of the people who don't know anything about Crash speedruns don't even know what an NSS is. They think it's either regular slide spinning, or, like, they see it and they're like, oh my god, hob sliding. Still mad we didn't find a crazy movement tech in Crash 4 that we could have called bob sliding. Dude, I remember there was this one guy I knew. He followed me like very early on as a streamer, and NST came out and I was just doing runs. And, you know, this was before hob sliding, so I was just slide spinning. He was like, see, I told you NSS was going to be in this game. And I was like, bro, this is not NSS. I tried to figure out whatever happened to that guy. And I stumbled across an old Twitter thread that I was in with him. He blocked me for some reason. I don't even know what I did. I don't know. Maybe he just hates me from a politics. is... Please do not. Do not! God, dude. I hate that crate specifically. Yep, just teetering on the edge of death. I mean, it's literally the first thing I tried in the NST demo deal when I found it at GameStop. It was just NSS. I was like, yep, that doesn't work. To the surprise of nobody. What's the slide spin difference between slide spin and NSS? NSS is when you go neutral. Like you do slide and then you just let go of all direction and then you do a spin. And by doing that, you preserve the slide speed into the spin. If you do just a regular slide speed, then the spin is about as fast as walking. I'm gonna get fucking murdered. I don't even think it was that deal. I just think it's people see NSS and assume it's regular slide spinning, which, like, again, that's a fair assumption to make if you don't know the speedrun, because visually, aside from going lightning fast, it looks identical to a regular slide spin. Now, the best one is when we found Hobbs sliding, and people were like, oh my god, it's NSS in NST, and it's just like, it's not the same thing. Please stop. Engine reminds you of Elton John? That is an interesting one. I've never heard that. Yeah, that's fair deal. Rocket Man. Maybe that's why, because he's the Rocket Man. Rocket Head. Hitting planes. Impossible. Or hitting blimps. Why rocket? Oh, never mind. Zigzagging is still in NSC, it's just not fast whatsoever. Yeah, it does the exact opposite. It slows you down. I could totally see Engine in that also, to be honest. Dude, I don't know, like, why I'm just, like, super trash at Bye Bye Blimps now, but I just am. Is that Soylent I'm drinking? No, it's Dr. Pepper. It's top 10, Rijiku. Okay, that's never... I think I know what you're trying to do, Nukester, and that's never going to be replicated again. Let's not try. I'm surprised you guys even got that the one time. It was genuinely impressive. Proud dad moment. I think Nukes is trying to get the Bye Bye Blimp spell train going. That's my guess. Look, you can only capture lightning in a bottle once. Let's not try again. Garbage warp 4, dude. I don't know. I wasn't there when the phrase was coined. Is there a heat wave in Virginia right now? It was really hot yesterday, but it was kind of cool today, so I don't fucking know. It was miserable yesterday, though. What are the purple numbers on the left? If the number is purple, that is how much time I am behind based off of the run I am comparing to, which is normally my personal best, but this is actually not my personal best I'm comparing to. I don't have splits for my PB. What up, Cookie? Thanks for the gill. If the number is blue, I'm ahead. If the number is pink, I'm behind. If it's gold doesn't even necessarily mean it's ahead. It just means that's my best performance of that split. Oh, that worked, except it didn't. That one worked. At 1 a.m., Crody said 101. Yeah, I saw you PB'd. What if the plot twist was that Crody juked you and he was talking about Entranced or CTR? That would have been funny. That is not correct. Oh boy, PB pace? That's good, at least it was close. Part of me wants to like actually seriously grind excess just so I can say that I did. That I gave the game a fair shake, and then I can say with complete honesty and confidence that the game sucks. Theo, didn't you run it? I forgot about that. Ah, dicks. Well, if I was on pace for a gold here, I'm not anymore. Maybe I still am, actually. So it was your first speed game? Look, it could have been purple. Oh, that barely didn't gold. Sag. Yeah, it's, I fucking love Very Blue Guy. It's such a good emote. That's what it's called, right? That is like one of my favorite emotes that I have that is like never used. Oh, really? Okay, yeah. Sorry, I got one word wrong. How dare I? What the? Spiral Orange is better between the two? No. Absolutely not. Spiral Orange has a genuine case for being the worst Spyro game. For as bad as Crash Purple is, I can think of at least 3 Crash games that are worse than it. Dude, I fucking guess. Boom Bang, Mom DS, and Titans GBA are all definitively worse than Purple. Although Purple might honestly be my 4th at this point. Man, I did not like that game when I replayed it. I was like, wow, this is shit. Summoned by Crash Purple. Only Toka is summoned by Crash Purple. I'm gonna have another 1 million point reward. The 69,421 that I added was originally a 1 million point reward, and then Spyro was like, no, it has to be something of substance. My first thought was, that is totally something of substance. And then my second thought was, I'll just make that 69,420. Yeah, Ham, thanks for good luck. Having a pretty good evening. Positive vibes. Yeah. Purple any seems like mildly intriguing, but and then I realized that I have to play all the mini games and they suck. So never mind. Yeah, 104 just seems no. You know, Anna Meme Queen. A great username. The Bat mini games, I really don't like the tank mini games. I really don't like the jet tube thing mini. I really don't like the mini games. I really don't like Crash Purple. 3 doesn't seem long enough for the 1545 race. You would be surprised at how fast we can go. But yeah, it does take up the entire weekend. Like, it's... What's 24 times 3? I'm the math major asking this question, but what is 24 times 3? What's 12 times 6? 72? Yeah. I mean, it's 48 hours roughly because... Yeah, we start 7 p.m. Friday evening and end 7 p.m. Sunday evening. Hell yeah, Cookie. You know, Rijiku, the more you bring up Chipotle, the less funny it becomes. How long do I think it would take to complete every Crash game? Like, every single game in this series, at least 24 hours. Yo, Dill, thanks for the good luck. Yes, that did actually happen to my team last year. Here we go. Was, in, my team, the Galaxy 2 runner, was forced by his parents to drive his brother to Chipotle, which was like his brother's workplace, not just to randomly get Chipotle, but so we lost like 30 minutes because of that, but we won anyway just because our team going in just happened to have like a really big advantage, which we got shit for, which annoyed the shit out of me. But that's not something I need to air out publicly on stream. If you skipped all the bad Crash games, then you wouldn't have a... Yeah, it's fair. Cam spitting. We would only have Twin Sanity. That didn't work. Sounds like bad sportsmanship. Don't have to tell me. It doesn't matter. It was sorted out. I did talk to some organizers about it, and I was like, hey, this bothers me. So it was dealt with. It's not a problem anymore. I'm just gonna, yeah. What are these fucking mummies on, dude? Like, that's the one that hit me. That is the one that hit me. Okay, yeah, man, sure. I squeezed through the other two somehow, and that one hits me. Yeah, I honestly think the 1545 organizers get way too much shit. People give them garbage for like the slightest things. I'm like, bro, have you ever tried to organize a 13 game relay that takes 48 fucking hours? Like, I would not want to be in that position. Yeah, I saw like something happened. It was like something happening, and suddenly like 3 of the top 4 Crash 2 runners were suddenly in the 1545. I was like, wow, my time sucks by comparison. I think I'm like dead ass like the 5th fastest runner for Crash 4 now, and I'm just like, wow, I was 3rd like a day ago. It's volunteer. Don't listen to Cam. All cyan. How the fuck, dude? Like, how does that even happen? All in one team? Jesus. I've only had 1 drop on my team, thankfully. I also like, I like that they're actually checking like a few weeks before the event to see if people are active, because the incident last year where like, yeah, somebody was just MIA the day of the event and we had to scramble and fix it. That was also my fucking team. Dude, my team had to go through so much nonsense last year that I consider it a miracle we won at all. And it was really fucking close. Like, Green almost beat us. I think it was Green. Yeah, we were on the same team last year. That's how we met. Pretty sure. That was not a damage abuse. You won because you sandbagged. See, You shouldn't say that because some people took it seriously. There are a lot of people who get really heated about the 1545, and I'm just like, it's only game. Why you have to be mad? Yeah, we had to deal with, like, Burger was our Spiral 1 and 2 runner, and he was just MIA the day of the event. And then, like, so we had to sub Dan in at, like, the last fucking second. And then when Dan was doing his Spiral 2 run, his controller died, so I had to take his place. Not doing Spiral 2, but, like, I had to start my run early. And then Rox had the fucking Chipotle shit. Yeah, you had to open, like, last second because Burger was our opener and he just wasn't around. Nice. You ever find out what happened to him? I didn't ask. He started streaming again, like, or like doing runs again and being active in like the Crash server like a few months ago, and like whatever, man. If he had something going on, then it's not my business to know. Everything that's going wrong these past few events. To be fair, the events have gotten bigger, and when they get bigger, there's just so much more of a chance of things going crazy. I think the organizers handle it well, though. Beating MCSN during GDQ, don't blame you at all. Oh, this run. Is it always 6 teams? Isn't it like... Do we have 6? I think last year was like, what, 8 or something? Oh, yeah, it's 8, right? Yeah, I was like, one of the years was 8. Like, the first year was like 5 or something. The first year is the only one that I didn't do. Because I didn't hear about it until, like, it was about to start. And I was like, yo, I would have joined this. Like, shit. I thought about signing up to be part of staff, but I think in the moment, like right now, I'm content with just being a team captain, but like I wouldn't be against it in the future. Dog's grand return, how's the run? Well, Warp 4 happened. A lot of stress. I used to be the head, like, community mod for Crash HD. I'm sure I would be okay with it. But right now, I just don't want to deal with it. It's something like I would not be against in the future. I hate this game. I mean, that's reasonable. Wait, did Rob, like, step down fully? He's just staff. Okay.
Let's go!
Oh, that's fair. Vroom vroom. Cat found a bug. Man, I wish my cat would actually kill bugs that she found. Instead, she kind of just stares at it intently. Sometimes she plays with it, not usually. Are you fucking serious? I swear, Ski Craze is gonna be fucking perfect. Literally, Ski Craze is gonna be fucking fantastic. Because everything else has gone wrong. Till GDQ. Isn't it great? And I don't have to work on Monday, so I have a 4-day work week, and then we have GDQ, and then the Monday after that is the 4th of July, so I have another 4-day work week. It's like, damn, man, sex is great and all, but like, holy. What the? Have online homework? Yo, that's cringe. Who's Andy? Andy Gavin. Co-founder of Naughty Dog and fucking... I don't even want to finish this anymore. Like, dead ass do not want to finish this. I'm going to, because, like, why wouldn't I at this point, but... Dude, like, actually, the next month is just gonna be so hype for me. Like, yo, Yopi. Because, like, okay, so a 4-day work week this week because of Juneteenth. And then the SGDQ is the week after, so I have that entire week off. And then the week after is the 4th of July, so it's another 4-day work week. And then after the weekend after that is the 1545. So it's a 4-day work week into the 1545. And then the weekend after that is fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Nats. So, like, I don't, that's another not full work week for me. Like... Bro, thanks for actually breaking the crate that time. The game just is not agreeing with me anymore. Like, I don't even know why that happened. Fucking how do you lose 2 minutes in orange asphalt? Like, how does that happen? It's gonna be like 2.5 minutes. Yeah, it's 2.5 minutes. Bro, how does that even happen? I don't want to end with this game in the 1545. Shit like that's gonna happen.
Let's go!
Was the actor from Morbius in the Matrix movies? John Cena. Bro, leave me the fuck alone. Yu-Gi-Oh! Hype. Oh, yeah. That sounded really sarcastic. Yes, it is. God, that was clean. That was fucking beautiful, dude. And then that happened. Did I agree to a date for all trophies yet? Nope. Not really thinking about it right now. I hope I pronounced that right. I probably didn't. Alright, he was ready for chin tax. That's completely useless. Please fucking break. Holy shit. So fucking impossible to hit these freaking propellers, dude. Shit. Ollie is so good. This is like the biggest thing that makes me want to use a controller with fucking analog sticks is this fucking level, dude. Feels so much easier to aim properly with an analog stick. Moment of truth coming up. Incoming minus 324. That would be great if I actually had time saving this level. I cannot realistically PB with a failed ski craze anymore. So, like, at least not until I start implementing other one cycles. Not surprised in any way whatsoever. That one I can almost anticipate because I'm used to this respawn cycle. As long as I don't fail anything else, it's not an issue. Of course, dude. Of course, dude. A fucking garbage tier level. It really doesn't matter what you do. This level will just always screw you over for no reason. It really just doesn't fucking matter. Even resetting trial, which puts the cycle on a consistent cycle that is the same cycle 100% of the time, even that does not make this level consistent. Absolute dumpster fire, dude. Like, fuck off, man. I'm so tired of this level, actually. It genuinely doesn't matter what pace I'm on. Ski craze just will always exist. Yeah, like, dude, literally one of the easiest fucking ramps, and it still chose not to work. I'm so done with all of this level's nonsense. Like, actually. Give me a fucking break, dude. Actual fucking trash. Crazy because I've probably put more time into ski craze than any other level in this game, and it literally just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Violin. Thanks for the good luck. This run is really terrible. But it's still with an estimate for the 1545, so no.
Here you go!
Good luck on the next run if you choose to win.
Thanks for the bits there, Tom. I don't know why I'm trying to zigzag and assess this or NSJ this. It's just being fancy. It's gonna get me killed.
Nice try. No, really, that was good. Seriously.
If the that has to actually be probably the worst run I've done in like at least a year. And if my worst possible scenario is a 218, I think I'm fine. Although if I hadn't reset ski craze earlier, that probably would have been a 220. Part of me wants to run this back, and part of me wants to just play something else. What would I play if I did something else? Probably Harry Potter. Wins all buff. I mean... let me go use the bathroom and grab another drink, and I'll decide what I want to do next. A little salty after that run, but like, I don't think doing another one will make it better necessarily. So yeah, I'll be right back, guys.